forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
if it isn't SmackDown's soon-to-be #1 pick.
Hi, Bailey.
Good to see you too.
I'm kind of fed up with the draft, honestly. It's so subjective.
Isn't that the point?
I think the point is to serve certain people's interests, including those in charge. But for anyone who's a real wrestler with integrity, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're a SmackDown superstar who's going to be drafted to SmackDown. Like I said before, what's the point?
Are you okay, Bailey? Something seems off.
I'm fine. You know what? You're right. You should be proud. Good luck next week.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft on Monday.
Since SmackDown has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on SmackDown. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on that stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
Unlike the role of Death, who didn't go very fucking well, this one should go better.
It's the woman who's keeping the draft rumor mill.
This draft will go
spinning.
fucking better than Death's draft did, because his draft was a piece of shit. But it's also gonna happen the same thing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from New York, the Saints.
That's not a superstar walking to the ring. That is a hype train, and everyone should get on board.
Well, let's just see whether she can take care of business here tonight or if that hype train is going to end up derailed.
Here comes the boat, ready for action.
And her opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
A third-generation star who at times has carried the women's division on her shoulders.
To that point, Natalya has won more matches than any other woman in WWE history. You know, we've seen Natalya's confidence shaken a few times as of late. She's had some tough roadblocks in her path.
If I know Natty, she's laser-focused on smashing through the obstacles and regaining that confidence.
I know some people are getting tired of the draft speculation surrounding this superstar, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And Natalya has to be careful not to get burned here.
This isn't Natalya's first match against an overly hyped superstar, and often by the end of the night, the buzz is dying down and her opponent is lying down.
And any, hold on a second, could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Oh, there it is.
She's fighting desperately. Hip tosses her way out of the hole.
What a counter!
Saw it coming and avoided it. Back and forth we go. Ooh! It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground. Oh. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Oh. Just like that, she turned it around.
Ooh.
Boom.
Quick sidestep by Natalya.
Shoulders down, cover. Kick out before the 1 count.
Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
Kick right on point. Boom! Boom! Did you hear the impact? Ah, look at this.
Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
She's revved up and has her opponent in her sights. 2. Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up. 4. Oh, man.
Natalya failing to offer.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh.
Sharpshooter applied.
Struggling to get out of this submission. Struggling to avoid all this pressure to the back.
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
And she had Natalya's number there.
She's also reversing the momentum on her.
She's able to seize the opportunity, but she's got to keep up the pressure.
Picking up speed, building momentum. Trying to change the...
Oh, gets caught. She was starting to cook, but got shut down.
Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, but this kind of damage is to be expected this deep in a match.
Nice calf kick, great elevation. And she's in a bad way here.
Yeah, she's definitely on the back foot now.
Natalya caught off guard.
Oh, my God! Natalya wasn't ready. Now, it could be over.
Finally over.
Here is your winner, the Saints.
At least for tonight, she absolutely lived up to the hype. Consider all doubts erased.
That's implying that there were doubts to begin with. How could anyone think she isn't worthy of the #1 pick? A win like this is just confirmation. What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
That's right, Byron, and all the rumors are saying this superstar will be staying on SmackDown as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by General Manager Nick Aldis.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. Always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Ah yes, the resident WWE class clown. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Valhalla and I are starting an all-girl pop group. You want in?
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft. I know there's a lot going on.
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I can use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right?
Not how I imagine draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Do you believe in miracles?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the nearest nightclub, Sensational Starla.
Why? Why is this the fucker I get to fight? I was expecting something
one
fucking
time
better.
I teamed up with a guy named Buzz, and we were both barbers.
This I gotta hear.
We were the Buzz Cuts. We had a good run until we lost the Loser Shaves Their Head match to Cole Quinn and Mr. CQ. My hair never quite grew back after that.
I'll say.
The worst part is Mr. CQ never showed up, so we would have had a chance. But Buzz didn't show up either. Come to think of it, Buzz still had his hair the next show. Wait a second.
Here she is, SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent from New York, the Saints.
After last week, you've got to think she's looking forward to facing an opponent in the ring rather than someone darting in from the crowd.
And an opponent like Sensational Starla, who, no offense, appears to be here to let SmackDown's top pick make a strong statement.
After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
She doesn't really have that luxury, though. She's not just another superstar on the roster. She's had some high expectations placed on her, and her job is to deliver.
Well, I'm hoping she gets the moment she deserves after what happened last week. The draft should have been a dream come true, but one lunatic in a mask turned it into a nightmare.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Swanton
And Starla falters there.
This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about.
Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. And she's been put completely on defense here.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Step aside, avoiding damage.
Shoulder tackle.
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Backed up. Countered into a new cover. And she kicks out at 2.
Just barely, but it counts. Big clothesline. Oh! Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. Oh, look at this power. This is unholy. Look at that for reps. That is something else. Rough landing. Just punishing their opponent. In full control of their opponent with more in mind.
Discus punch.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious, vicious arm stop.
Oh, right into a counter.
Great drop kick. Agility like that, easier said than done, Jeff. These two going strike for strike, it seems.
And she quickly turned that around. The fight is on, and it's furious.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
She can end this thing right here. Just after 2.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Oh, axe handle. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. She escapes the attack.
Incredible athleticism.
Oh, yeah, she's saying, I still have plenty left in the tank.
Boom! And she's pressing the advantage.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Going for the home run. Oh, God.
Starla looks out of it.
Cover.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT? Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Oh, I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lord Dawn.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass for ruining my fucking draft, you son of a bitch.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
Wow. Oh! Whitney lariat.
I think she's ready to blow the roof off this place.
Back into the ring she comes.
Great drop kick.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
She's looking to the WWE Universe for support. Running Hurricane Rana. Beautiful. What a clothesline. Ouch. Standing shooting star press.
Roxanne just can't seem to stop this offense.
This is where Roxanne will be tested.
And now heading back inside the ring.
And a beautiful swanton. Oh. Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems. Oh, man. Boom. Ridiculous standing shooting star. Ooh. Boom. Wow, running senton. Man, that's going to hurt.
She is getting run right over at the moment.
And she wasn't expecting things to take this turn.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Thesz press.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Counter right when it was needed. Standing shooting star press. Incredible.
Ooh. Well-placed kick. She's looking to put Roxanne away.
Tight spot for Roxanne Perez.
Oh, my God. Perez won't come back after
and
that.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO partners? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
You came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that. But I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
Who the fuck are you? Nah, fuck this shit. Nah, you're about to get your ass killed by a black guy, my guy. I'ma fucking kick your ass.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pearce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We could use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
Well, that's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone non-stop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition. But I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Are you two auditioning to be wrestlers? Or are you going for more of a second stage improv comedy vibe? I have a whole bunch of ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit, 3 cuts per second. Bailey and KO are gonna love it.
2.
You two are making Lexus and JC look like wrestling gods. Lexus, JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good. After this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again. My new Mutiny business cards are gonna be amazing. We're talking next level. You might want to reconsider that mascot career, Chase.
That's a tag.
Dynamic duo of disappointment. They call this the Performance Center, not the Flop Around Center.
Tag is good.
I've seen more impressive moves in a slow-motion replay. Tagging out permanently? Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them.
Tag was made.
Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe. Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. Well, that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing?
Tag is good.
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses. Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning.
One, two, three.
Did you notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working? Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right? Hey, Lexus and JC! Do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview. You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it.
One, two, it's over.
I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right? They call this the Performance Center, not the Flop Around Center. Chase after a new career. I got 1 million of them. Too bad we're not recording this match. It's worthy of 6 stars. Kidding. 0.6, maybe.
One.
Can we pick up the pace? I just remembered that I have to pick up Bailey's dry cleaning. You two were supposed to be hot free agents? I don't get it. Lexus, JC, I'm sorry. They said they were good.
Tag was made. That's a good tag. Tag.
Not gonna lie, this beat's working for Miz. But that's not saying much. Every Tuesday I had to clip his toenails. Am I oversharing? that mascot career, Chase. After this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky donkey.
It's over.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy. But I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are. Typically, Unity title matches are intergender, but we're progressive here at NXT, so I'll allow it.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great, and Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
Here we go. The match is for...
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Zachary and the Saint. And their opponents, the team of...
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs' game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got...
The champ with the cover. Good call by the ref.
Catching that underhanded attempt at a pin just in time.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought
here? Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
What a counter!
Wow. Great drop kick. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. She tags her partner into the action. Spear!
just nailing the double axe handle.
Oh! He manages to slip out of the way. And he's tagging his partner in.
Boom, what impact. These attacks of the champ are adding up.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
Quick thinking from JC.
Way to avoid that.
What a punch.
Complete shot. Boom.
Oh, strong impact.
Oh, gets Clowder with the axe handle. Lexus avoids the attack. Running swanton, awesome.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back. Tagged into the action.
Tag. Running senton. He counters with a great reversal.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out. Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. The champ showing that quickness.
That unraveled on JC.
Oh! Bang! Ooh! Wow. Kick to the back.
Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Oh, God. Knees up. Saw it coming and was laying in wait. And she's set right into that corner.
Counter powerbomb. Tag. She got there.
Oh. Slam! Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Oh, no. Eyes on the target. Check out the springboard. Massive miscalculation on that one. Oh! Takedown. Getting tagged in. Slips out of harm's way. Oh my gosh, what impact! Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Wow, what a drop kick.
That kind of agility is something that just might get the champ shook. When the challenger can come at you from all angles, that makes for a very dangerous situation. Step now. She's getting all sorts of fired up.
Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Ooh. Ooh.
For the title, new champ. Oh, the champ survives.
How in the world? Oh.
Oh, roll up here. Oh, and quick resiliency from the challenger.
What's it going to take to put this match away? Oh, man.
Here comes your partner.
Ooh.
Got caught in the jaw with the knee.
James giving a venomous look to her competition. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad? Keep your voice down.
Manages to reverse
it. Vicious right forearm. We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining the foothold.
She turns it around with the reversal. He makes the tag here. To reverse. Body slam.
Shot to the gut will break things up.
Oh my God! Quick thinking from JC.
JC Jane just toying with her opponent now.
Oh my God!
And looking to cause some damage by attacking the skull.
Cover! We got a new champ here! He kicks out at 2.
Obviously still has some fight left. King gets out of dodge. Up and...
Oh! Knee right to the spine!
Ooh. Right in the face.
Wow, what a drop kick. Oh my God, right over the top and hit hard.
Harsh forearm draped across the middle rope. And down. Oof. Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring. And his body seems to be the focus of the attack. Spear! King's legs are teetering. He might have nothing left.
This isn't going to be good. Gutbuster.
Across the shoulder. Filthy.
Precarious position for this superstar's opponent. Oh, look at them just pounding away on their opponent's back. And what next?
And a backstabber.
Jane has no control here.
Jane is really having... Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me.
No, you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Ready for something big on the live event circuit? Check this out.
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring from New York, the Saints.
The WWE Universe has been waiting for this match. You ready for the challenge?
The fucking Grim Reaper Reborn, what the fuck?